I don't even know why I care about how I smell, because it's not like people are gonna smell me through the camera. But anyways, hey Leader Heyyy, welcome back to Inkokheli, a platform where leaders are living life one ordered step at a time, sometimes giant leap, quite literally. Yeah, I know you're asking yourself, I started a YouTube channel and then I disappeared. What happens? And in my disappearing act, I had said I was going to upload a vlog. I didn't. Instead, I uploaded a short clip of me sharing my thoughts, prayers, and I went silent again. Well, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I hope this is the kind of content that you're going to enjoy. If that is the case, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are informed each time I upload a video. I am working on the consistency part, and part of that I'm going to explain in this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around through my inconsistent season. I really appreciate you, and I hope that you are going to continue watching my videos. Anyways, let us get into it. I feel like I need to give a life update before actually sharing the content that I want to share. I've got a couple of disclaimers, but I don't know where to start. So I'll probably drop the disclaimers here and there, or maybe I'll just get straight to the point. I don't know. I have my trusty notebook here. This notebook is my bullet journal that I've been using since 2023. It's almost full now, as you can see. It has notes on everything administrative, content creation, work, job applications, yada yada. And then I've got a couple of notebooks and journals. So I've got a notebook or a planner, which is the bullet journal, and then I've got a journal where I write my thoughts, and then I've got a separate journal for my church sermon notes thingamabobs. So let us answer the obvious question, I think. Have I found a job yet? Or have I gotten a job? The answer is no. I think if that was the case, I probably would have announced it. But it's been a year, 6 months, and 25 days now without full-time employment. So since the last time I shared the Get to Me video or the Navigating Life series, it has been so long I can't even remember. But what has been going on since the last time I uploaded a sit-down video? Well, I went home, came back. The reason I went home was because my cousin, big sister, is getting married. So we went home for her Lobola negotiations. Listen, it was the first time we had Lobola negotiations at home. And it was a time and a half. We've got a family group was. And and we are like, we wish it could happen every other month, or at least quarterly, or at least once a year, because it is so nice. It is so good. Everything went well. We thank God. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Everything went well. And then came back right before Passover weekend. Yes, again, I had shot a hair tutorial sit down live update slash vlog video, but when I shot that video, I wasn't feeling like my usual self. So it was not the type of quality that I wanted to put out. My voice was almost gone. I was feeling like I was in the trenches basically. So that video never got uploaded, meaning that the footage that I had shot for the vlog will probably never see the daylight of the YouTube streets. So I came back from home from the Lobola negotiations the day before Passover weekend. So I came back on a Thursday and then it was Passover weekend. It was amazing. Between that, we went on a hike and then
you were bowling, bro. It's like a takeout.
Yo, love this guy. Top tier man.
Because of very shadows then like a vlog and funny man abazonbuza kwi-comments bana who's that
Fella, please join us.
bazathi who's that, can you give me his number? So ndiyani protector
Tag your friends.
bazathi take your friends ndiyani protector.
Yes, you.
Yes.
I believe you the first time.
So kuzovela nje i-shadows zenu.
and we went on a ladies hike praying for the city.
Oh man. So this is where we go up, ladies. Welcome to the start of the trail. Thank you. We're going to that cave right up there. It's half the mountain, I promise. It's literally to the half. Okay, nice. Oh, we are going there. Okay. Yeah, you can see the cave. We're going to that cave. Everyone ready?
And Africa will be saved.
We hiked up Woodstock Caves, and then May. What happened in May? Oh yeah, May. I fell sick, like properly sick. Almost hospital admitted sick. For a whole week, I was flat in bed. Okay, not a whole week, like 4 days. I was sick, but not sick enough to be hospitalized. I don't know if that makes sense. And then it just took me a while to recover. I lost a massive amount of weight. I think I lost about 8 kilograms within that week or two. And I don't even weigh that much. But I'm still trying to recover from that weight loss. My clothes still don't really fit me nicely. Not that they did to even begin with, but okay, askalab. Let's see. I'm trying to share but not overshare. What else? So I was sick for the majority of May. However, towards the end, we had a mother-daughter high tea at church for Mother's Day. That was pretty nice. And then in June, what happened in June? Yeah, no. In June, I was still recovering. Oh, by the way, in between all of this thing, I started volunteering at Shoko, which is UCT. It's a non-profit organization, Shoko Health, where the organization runs clinics in the evenings. It's a student-led and volunteer doctor supervised clinics basically. So my role at Shoko at the moment is a volunteer doctor. Have you ever needed to use a reverse box before?
No.
Not really. I've been doing Khayelitsha, I've done Maitland. So my regular clinics are Khayelitsha and then Masiphumelele, which is in the Fisher Cart Bay area, quite far from where I live, but it is worth every minute. It's a long drive, like, but I'm really enjoying it. So I've been volunteering as a Shoko doctor. My role is basically supervising and teaching students, basically, while at the same time. So it's basically like killing two birds with one stone. So supervising and teaching students while we run a clinic in the evenings. So we're servicing townships mostly. And the reason it's in the evenings, besides the fact that students can only be there in the evenings because they've got classes and clinics during the day, I think it also helps people who are at work who are unable to go visit the clinic during the day and take time off. So that has been something that I've been doing with my time. And it kind of, okay, I digress. I don't think I was going to talk about this actually. But my time at Shoko, I have only done 5 clinics so far. In the span of 2-3 months, because we took a break for mid-year. But when I had been contemplating starting volunteering since last year, but imposter syndrome and also like PTSD, I guess. Finally volunteering for Shoko was more of like a full circle moment for me, because when I was in final year, I had made the decision and vowed to myself that the day I become someone's senior, I will treat them with dignity and respect, and I will make sure that I do not give them a terrible experience and an encounter with the senior. So I basically vowed to be the senior that I wish I had when I was in varsity. So Shoko has been that for me. Very full circle moment, very unexpected. I didn't even realize that I enjoyed teaching. So that has been fun. Quite exhausting because the closest clinic that I've done is the one in Maitland, which is about a 15-minute drive from home. So I just drive there and then come back in the evenings around 9 o'clock. And then Khayelitsha is a bit further because I drive to campus, which is about 15, 20-ish kilometers from home. And then I take the campus transport to Khayelitsha because there's no way that I'm going to be driving a Khayelitsha at that time with my type and model of a car. I'm not trying to be hijacked. Also, again, it becomes expensive because it's a long distance from there to the clinic. It's about 25-30 kilometers. So, yeah. And then we normally come back from the Khayelitsha clinic. I normally get home at like 10:30 from the Khayelitsha clinic. And then Masiphumelele is the furthest, Hout Bay. From here, I drop off my car on campus, UCT Health Sciences, and then we take the bus to Masiphumelele. So the bus leaves at 6. We normally arrive at like 7:45, 7-ish, depending on traffic. There's usually not a lot of traffic, actually. The only traffic we have is going to Khayelitsha. And then the latest that I've come back from Masiphumelele arriving home is after 11 p.m. which is not a train smash in the sense that I don't have a full-time job. So on days where that usually happens, the following day, it's not like I have to wake up and go to a job at 8 o'clock. However, if I've got a locum gig on the next day, it becomes a little tricky. But the practices that I've covered, the starting time, the earliest is 8 o'clock, and then the other two is 9 o'clock. So it gives me a bit of time to actually see. So that is Shoko, that is what I've been doing. And then the obvious, but I need to mention it because I noticed that Osnasipo watched. Shout out to you, girl. She she sent me messages over the weekend saying that first of all she didn't know I had a YouTube channel, and so Osnasipo, we went to primary school together. Backstory. I'm sure she's gonna cringe when she watches this. Backstory: we went to primary school together. And then separated in high school and varsity years, and then we reunited when we were both in Cape Town and we served in the same local church. Jesus is Redeemer.
Jesus is Lord of Lords.
Jesus is Prince of Peace.
Jesus is Rose of Sharon.
Jesus is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our theme for our annual Alabaster Ladies Conference 2024.
From August 30th to the 1st of September. Tickets available on www.cricket.co.za as well as our information desk at 240 per person. Z, I am so excited for our guest speakers.
Listen, our speakers this year are powerhouses only. We serve in the local church, and at some point I mentioned to her that when I get home today, I need to shoot a YouTube video. I think this was this past Sunday. So she said she was gonna camp on my YouTube videos, and then I didn't take it seriously. And so throughout the week, she's just been sending me like comments in reference to what I've been saying in the videos. And then I noticed that she left a comment on one of my, I think the very first one, saying that they need to get me a t-shirt written, "I love the local church." And I think she's onto something. I really do love the local church, guys. I really do. What a concept. If you're not planted in a local church, a functioning one, a Bible-based, a family-orientated, we want to hone your skills type of church, you are missing out on, you're missing out. So I think, I really do need those "I love the local church" t-shirts. Not a bad idea. I think I love the local church. And if you're in Cape Town or anywhere in South Africa, Cape Town, Gqeberha, Mthatha, and the surrounding areas, Gauteng, and you're looking for a place to call home, you're more than welcome to join us at Rockler Life Ministries. We love family over here. Just drop me a message and then I'll send you the details regarding Rock Cape Town. Okay, what else have I been up to? Oh, hey, listen. I happened to shoot a health promotion video, or should I call it an advert? I think it was an advert because it was for like a short docu-series. When was this? In May. This was in May before I got sick. I shot a very short health promotion video regarding diabetes awareness with a company called Community Media Trust on their food products. So it's quite important for us to read food labels and actually teach communities as well the importance of reading the food label so that they know exactly what they are consuming and how. That was fun. I was not prepared, guys. I was told the day before I went to my locum gig that they were supposed to shoot a video, and the doctor that was supposed to do it, the owner of the practice, had an emergency, which is why I had to stand in for him. And next thing, this morning sent the shooter a video. Anyways, I got paid for it. So how soon is too soon to add? I don't know, because it was like simulated. Yeah, I need to update my CV and add that. So there's that. It was not a big promo because it was for like community, like local community stations and stuff. It was not for like flighting on like mega billboards and stuff. But what if that is like along the pipelines? Who knows? Maybe like some serious TV ads. I don't know. We shall see. It was very fun to shoot those. Shout out to the Community Media Trust for that opportunity. Very unexpected, very out of the blue. I feel like God was just like, you know what? Let me give you a gift that you did not ask for. So there's that. So June, yes. By the way, this was the outfit I was supposed to wear for my birthday. This is like a dress that my mom got me. My mom has got this thing that she does every year without fail. She gets me a birthday outfit. So this was supposed to be it's like a long knee length, no, not knee length, ankle length dress, knit dress. And it's the first time that I'm wearing it, like brand new, in fact. And I'm wearing the shoes. So she normally buys like a full outfit, like head to toe. So I'm wearing the shoes and the dress that she bought me. Pere, I can't show you, even the earrings. Shout out to my mom. So my birthday happened. I turned 29. My balloons are still hoisted up. Helium balloons. My Cape Town mom got me balloons for my birthday. I literally had said I didn't want a big deal out of my birthday, but she was like, the least we could do is not pretend like you are not turning 29 and entering the last year of your 20s. So she got me like rose gold, big, like giant letter balloons. I mean, giant number balloons, written 29. And they have been hoisted. The helium has survived. They are slightly deflating now. I'm looking at them. That's why I am like turning my head that side. It's slightly deflating now, but it's Samile. And it's been exactly a month because my birthday was on the 25th of June and today is the 25th of July. It's my dad's birthday today. I should call him. Anyways, just thinking out loud. So yeah, I turned 29. The reason I didn't get to wear this dress is because I didn't go anywhere. I literally spent the whole day in bed watching docuseries. So I literally woke up, took a shower, did my morning routine, and got back into pajamas, like wore a fresh set of pajamas with my gown and and I watched true crime. You could read about that, like my birthday thoughts, on my blog, Inkokheli.com. The title of that blog post is "Let's Organize These Chaotic Thoughts, Shall We?" I'll post the link down below. So I turned 29 and it's been a roller coaster ever since. Even prior to that, leading to my birthday and after, it's been a roller coaster. Yeah. And the roller coaster is not the fact that I dreaded turning 29. No, that's amazing, great, wonderful. I'm almost 30, growing up. I'm such a baby yet I'm such a grown up at the same time. Anyways, I've been rambling for enough time. Oh, before I talk about where I've been and the not so obvious, should I talk about that now or should I not? This is probably all over the place. So in terms of why haven't I been uploading videos, it's not that I did not have content to share. I had pre-planned, even before I started the YouTube channel. I'm a planner and administrator at heart. So I had already had a list of types of videos that I wanted to shoot. The topics, I had the topics laid out. I had even the speakers that I wanted to invite for the podcast conversations listed. Some of them I'd already booked and given them a heads up that I would be interviewing them. Like, it's not like I did not have the content to shoot. It's just that I did not have the mental, physical, and the emotional reserves to do it. Since March, since I got back from home, actually, I had been functioning on freeze mode. You know how our psychologists talk about fight, flight, or freeze? That I was not on flight mode. I was not on fight mode. I was on freeze mode. And prior to that, I had been on fight mode for so long, to a point whereby my everything was just shutting down. So I cannot really account much for my time between March and June. I can tell you like specific days and events, but the rest of it I cannot. And I couldn't really muster up the facade to put on and sit in front of a camera and talk about the topics, because I feel like the topics that I wanted to share, they needed, or they need me to be fully invested in the activity that I'm doing, which is shooting. So I didn't want to come on here and give like a half-hearted effort. Yeah. And the thing is, one could ask, why didn't I still shoot videos but talk about what I was going through at the time, like what was going on in my mind and stuff like that? Number one, I did not have the physical energy to pick up the camera and come and sit on this couch and shoot. I haven't really sat on this couch in so long. I only started sitting here again like once, twice a week, because I've been like attending Zoom meetings and stuff. But I didn't have the energy to actually, like the physical energy to shoot and talk about what was going on. And besides that, I had come to a point whereby I felt myself becoming disgruntled regarding the unemployment situation. Disgruntled to a point whereby I was starting to doubt what God had spoken to me regarding work and my career. And I was starting to even doubt whether I had heard correctly. And for fear of countering and speaking against what God had said, and basically with my own mouth, I decided, you know what, let me just keep quiet. If I have nothing positive to say, if I have nothing constructive to say about my situation, let me keep quiet. So that's why I've been quiet. That's part of the reason why I've been quiet. And I'm in the process of writing more about this on my blog. And the title for it is going to be Silence in the Silence, which is what I have been going through. So, yeah, I didn't want to be cooperative with the devil in destroying me. I didn't want to be like a partner in whatever crimes that the devil wanted to plot and execute regarding my life by speaking death upon this situation that I'm finding myself in. And I tend to avoid ke. And it has worked well for me, because after a couple of months of silence, and it's not just silence on like YouTube, silence on social media generally, silence even like with interactions, like I've withdrawn quite a bit even with like my relationships. And the withdrawal was not even from a place of I had altercations or whatever. The withdrawal was from a place of I have been speaking about this for so long. I have nothing positive currently to say. Also because this is a very interesting season. Like I've been, if you can't tell by now, I've got so many blog posts lined up that are just waiting for me to finish typing and upload. I've been also like thinking so much about the dualities of life and the dualities of the season that I'm finding myself in, because in as much as I can say that this season has been hard. This season has had pockets of joy. This season has been chaotic, but I've been at peace for the most part. This season has been burning. Like I feel like I'm in the fire, but at the same time, I feel like I'm being refined. And I am trying to grapple with both concepts and the dualities of everything coexisting. But yeah, so that's why I've been silent. And the other thing is that with me not wanting to undo and destroy and talk myself out of what God promised, I was also bothered by the when and the timelines of everything, because God ain't never gave me no timelines for anything. I wish He did, because maybe I wouldn't have been as antsy as I was finding myself, or as I am finding myself, had I had a timeline of when this would wrap up. But yeah, I think it is the when that has been bothering me so much, and it is the question of when that made me make the decision to keep quiet. And then the other thing was that I did not want to sabotage and taint this testimony that I believe God is working on by the complaints, by like I am trying to be very calculative and intentional about what I share on this platform, but at the same time being vulnerable enough for someone else to be able to pick up some nuggets from this testimony. I don't know. It's a very tricky space to navigate, and it's difficult balancing it out, because in as much as I want to share the full testimony of it, I think it might be, well, I know that it will be very naive and immature of me to share the full picture right now in this season. Somebody said that maybe I should write a book, and I think they were right. I think they are right. I don't know. But I've always, like in my Christian walk, Christian journey, I've always tried to live my life in such a way that I do not compromise and taint my witness and testimony and what people can gather from my life. I don't even know if this makes sense. Yay, the video. Someone. Anyways, the last thing is that I was having a conversation yet again with my Cape Town mom. I think this was just before my birthday. Yeah, I think we were talking about the fact that I didn't want like a big deal out of my birthday and all of that. And I was just sharing with her how I felt like I've got so many balls in my hands that I'm trying to juggle. But in me trying to juggle all of these balls, I keep dropping quite a number of them. And in me dropping these balls, some of them I pick up and then I continue juggling, but then they slip out of my hands. So I was just saying to her, that I think some of these balls I keep dropping because in HIS they're just slippery. And because in HIS they are slippery, I am spending more time and effort trying to pick them up and juggle them again. And I end up losing focus on juggling the balls that actually have a good grip, like that I can have a good grip on them. So the slippery balls that I keep dropping, I just decided they must lie on the floor. And I need to come to terms with that. I might pick them back up when I've got the capacity to try again, but time does. And some of these, it's not that they are not important, but I have learned to triage the importance of the balls. So currently, I have the red. If you work in the medical fraternity, I have the red and the oranges in my hands. The yellows and the greens, unfortunately, it's either I haven't picked them up, or I don't have the capacity to pick them up, and they're just going to have to wait a little longer. It's been hard because I like my life a certain way, and I've felt bad for dropping those balls. I've felt bad for not picking them up again. But the truth of the matter is, I really don't have the capacity. Maybe later on in this season, or even in a different season, I will have renewed hands, renewed arms, renewed strength to specifically focus my attention on those balls. And perhaps the red and the oranges will be stable enough for me to put down and juggle the other ones. Because I'm not putting things down, I am dropping them. So maybe in a different season, I'll be able to put those ones down because I'm done juggling them. Everything is stable, go right. So now I can focus on the yellows and the greens. So that's that. So that was the conversation we had. And after much thought, she responded with, have you noticed that the balls that you keep dropping that you are talking about, they are all personal balls, things that are relating to you? And I was like, please say that again, Mama. She was like, yeah, you heard me right. The balls that you are talking about that you say you keep dropping are things that are hitting like close to you, that are very personal. And she made examples. Child, and I could not deny any of those, because she was like, in terms of work, you are showing up for your locum gigs. You are doing all of the applications. You're doing the most when it comes to applications. When it comes to serving a church, you're doing the absolute most. When it comes to taking care of and making sure that your family is okay, you're doing the absolute most. But then she listed other things, and my blog was one of them. YouTube channel was one of them. And the list went on. And all of those things were related to me. So I am working on taking better care of myself. And one of the things that I did say that I was trying to be intentional about was being consistent. I think I have ridden the wave of freeze mode. I've gone over that hurdle. So I'm I am feeling somewhat productive again. I am feeling hopeful again. I am speaking again. And in my speaking, I am speaking life. I am less disgruntled. So I am able to, and also I'm grown. Like I think I'm growing. One of the other things that I've been thinking about so much, which is probably going to be a different video in a very long while from now, is the lessons that I am learning in this season. Some are big, some are small. Some are like mind blowing. Some are like, oh yeah, that's that. But I am fully convinced that this particular season of my life is worth a whole book. And the day that I am able to share the full picture of it, I pray that it will change someone's life and give hope to someone. So, where are we in terms of employment? I've done everything to stand. You know, when Paul says, and finally, brethren, having done all to stand. Stand. I am on that second stand. At some point, I was like, Mpelele was standing, the stand. But in terms of that, I'm still on the job market. Yeah, I don't want to talk much about that. I shot a vlog, intentionally so, 2 days ago. I'm still in the process of editing. I respect vloggers because what do you mean that I have to remember to whip up my camera when I'm doing stuff? Like, it takes so much time. Like, everything takes so much longer when you're vlogging. Like, guys, please, yeah, I don't know if vlogging is made for me. So I'll finish editing that vlog. I'm halfway through. It's going to be short, like 10 minutes-ish. And then upload it. Not sure if it's going to be before this live update or it's going to be after. We shall see. I don't even know if I talked about any of those things, like these things that are on this notebook, but okay, it doesn't matter now anymore. I've been going on for a bit long now. Anyways, that is a live update. I've got a very exciting announcement coming up soon in the next week. I don't know if I should say it now or not. No, actually, I am going to upload this video first and then make the announcement either in the vlog, like right at the end, or shoot a separate video for the announcement. I'm not sure how to do it, but it's something exciting. In the meantime, I'm working on my consistency. So after this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a blog post because I'm trying to post a blog every Thursday and then upload videos on Fridays. We will see how that goes because my posting schedule initially was blog post on Tuesday and then video on Friday. But I'm just trying to see what works and what the algorithm prefers because these algorithm streets on social media are a little tricky to navigate. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know this was number one long. My sit down videos are always long. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope this video, what do I hope for this video? As you do life and lead, I hope that you will be able to discern when it is the right time to speak and when it is the right time to be quiet, and when you do speak, who has your ears and who you lend your ears to as well, especially in trying and difficult seasons of your life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I know mine were chaotic in this video, but let me know your thoughts about anything. Give me a life update. Anything. What are you up to? Share this video with someone that you think might enjoy the content. Share my previous videos. If you are not sure what I'm talking about regarding the season, please feel free to go to my Get to Know Me tag video and the Navigating Life series videos, just to get a bit of context. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.